Britain and Biafra, the case for genocide examined. This is the irrefutable fact and the figures pointing to the fact that Britain is complicit in genocide. If you're wondering why Biafra is not listed as a genocide case, it's because of this very article, as outlined by The Spectator, a British publication on the 26th of December 1968. That is why you can write the list of genocide all over the world. There will be no Biafra. Do you know who excluded Biafra from the list? Britain, because of the role they played. We have this very article here. It is from the Spectator archive. How Britain committed genocide. How Britain you're looking at is actually as bad as Hitler. Nazi party. We have all the proof here. The only reason why the Nazis were held to account was because the Jews were living in Europe. Biafrans are in the darkest West Africa. Nobody gives a damn about them. It is also in the Bible that they will kill you, you will cry, but nobody will come to your rescue. I am reading from Aubrey Wall's report on the 26th of December 1968, published in the Spectator newspaper of United Kingdom in Great Britain. That very publication outlined the case of genocide against the British Christianity. You must listen very, very carefully. For as long as any Christian, liberal, or humanitarian tradition survives, the year 1968 will be remembered of implementing one aspect of its peacetime foreign policy. That peacetime foreign policy is one Nigeria, because the British, they are white people. They created Nigeria because a white man created Nigeria, who is a black man to try and break it. The world cleverly forgot that there was no Nigeria before the white man came. There was no Nigeria before the British came. Nigeria was created by a white man, not by African people. Your ancestors did not create one Nigeria. Your forefathers did not create one Nigeria. It was a white man, Beture, that came and created one Nigeria. The British government at the time, under Harold Wilson's Labour Party, wanted to maintain this white supremacist approach. We are white people. How dare you black monkeys from Africa try to break something that we created? As I told you before, as I read yesterday from the scriptures, as Britain was committing genocide in Biafra land, British people did not know about it. Till tomorrow morning, ordinary British people don't know what their government did, because there was a blanket coverage all the way throughout. No independent media. People like The Spectator or the likes of Frederick Forsyth, who we are reporting, nobody was paying attention to them, because BBC decided that we must die. BBC said Biafran people must be killed. How dare you try to stop what we created in Black Africa? Who are you to create Biafra? We are God. Very few people in England have any awareness of the fact that their own country, Britain, was committing atrocity, mass murder in Black Africa. Like most Germans after the war, they will be able to say that they did not know what was being done in their name. British people don't know that their government was killing millions upon millions of people in Biafra land for the sake of the British, ordinary British, so they can be looked upon as God, that they are the creators of everything that they survey. Although photographs of the atrocities being perpetrated in Biafra have appeared in most newspapers, the general impression given by the captions and news coverage is that the children are starving to death as the result of famine brought about by the war. Lies did not begin today. Britain was going about covering their lies. But do you know that the reason why Biafra doesn't come up as a major genocide case is because Britain will be implicated in it? The same way that the world viewed Germans after the whole Nazi debacle is how the world would have viewed Britain. They don't want to be seen as mass killers, so they go about pretending. They go about suppressing the very fact that Biafrans were murdered in their millions. Who killed them? Britain and go on. Here is irrefutable fact. This very article was written by a white man saying that their country was committing genocide. Britain was committing genocide in Biafra land. Britain is complicit in the death of millions of people in Biafra land, and even their own people know it. BBC will say, oh no, it is people are starving because of famine. We don't suffer from famine in Biafra land. We have rainy season. There is no famine. We have never had any famine in Biafra land before in our history. Never. All of a sudden, there is famine. Not a single newspaper has seen it fit. Even the Spectator was angry. This very white man writing was so upset as to what was happening. Not a single newspaper in England has seen fit to point out that the children are dying as a direct and intended result of a siege which is supported by the British government. When I told you that Britain enforced air, land and sea blockade, it's called a siege, you won't believe me. But here it is being confirmed by white people. This is an article written by a white man in a British newspaper as far back as 1968, reminding the British people that you people are here pretending you don't know what is happening. Your government is killing people in Biafra. Biafran people are dying as a direct result of the blockade of Biafra land by the British. It's very clear for the world to see. Very, very clear for the world to see. And they will pay the compensation for this. We are presenting to you this very evening the irrefutable fact and figures that we did not fight Hausa Fulani, they are nobody. We fought the British. The British enforced a very criminal air, land and sea blockade to stop us from getting food and arms during the war. But Britain was writing to Russia, asking Russia to provide arms to go on. Without the British, we will take over Hausa land in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we take it over. It's the British supporting them. And the evidence is here for the whole world to see. Everybody must have a copy of this. Very, very critical and important. So that when you look at Britain, you know that Britain are killers. When you look at the British government, you will know that they are murderers. The same way you view Adolf Hitler is how you should view a British government, because they are also killers.
In 1776, the United States separated from the United Kingdom by declaration. Today, they are the world power. In 1830, Belgium separated from Netherlands. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe. Both of the countries. In 1965, Singapore separated from Malaysia. Today, they have transformed into global financial hub as a result of the separation. Why is it that when we call for separation, Nigeria and their criminals will be calling us terrorists? Don't fall for it. The past separation has led to the upsurge of economic development. In the case of India and Pakistan, Norway, Denmark, Switzerland, each of these separation has led to the upsurge of economic development. In 2002, East Timor separated from Indonesia. In 1921, Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Today, they are one of the powerful countries we have. In 1944, Iceland separated from Denmark, demonstrating that nations can part away without violence. Why do you kill Biafrans? Whenever we say we are fed up of Nigeria. In Nigeria, where you have dangerous diversity, in Nigeria, where you have the northern part of Nigeria practicing Islamic State, practicing Islamic Sharia law, and they have different culture, different laws, different rules, different everything. And with that kind of mentality and setup, we can never develop as a nation. That is the reason we call for the separate state, and of course for the independent state for Biafra. Apart from the killings, genocide against our people, and jihad. In 1905, Norway and Sweden separated and goes their separate ways. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe because of the separation. In 1947, India and Pakistan separated. The list can go on.
If you don't believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop. God knows we can never stop until Biafra is restored. We are peace-loving people. We abhor death and killing of another soul. It's in our nature, that's how we are. But because of that, they have been coming and killing us all these years. We've kept quiet. They've been killing and killing and killing quiet. We have a case at the ICC. We have a case at Africa Union. We have a case at, what else again? Pending before the UN in New York. We've been to Geneva to tender our case. Before UN, till today, nothing. In fact, the more we complain to them, the more they come to abduct and rape our children, the more they come to kill us, the more they want to take over our land and our forests. And who told them that's going to be possible in our time? In a time, in a movement that I lead, you think you can come into our land and take it over? Oh dear. That means you don't know who we are.
Welcome Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening program. I appreciate every one of you this afternoon, evening, morning, according to your time zone. Thank you for being part of the program. As you join us, like and share the program. Like and share to family and friends. Share to those who are close to you. Share to anyone you can reach. It is going to be a quick program, about 1 hour program that we have tried to introduce so that we can be able to catch up to events that are happening. So wherever you are, join us on this program. Remember, in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come to preach hate. We don't come here to attack people or individuals. We don't come here for any sort of propaganda or blackmail. All we do here is to preach the gospel of Biafra to those who need to hear it. And we will continue to do so. What we do is to give a voice to our supreme leader, Nnamdi, and our Prime Minister, Simon. That we will continue to do. We are in a very terrible time. You better throw away your sentiment, throw away your ego, throw away your pride, your envy and jealousy, because we are in a very critical time. This is not the time to talk of I belong here, I belong there, I belong here, I don't belong here. This is not the time. Even though for a long time we know we have gotten to a stage where everybody has to pick up their cross. That time that Nnamdi Kanu warned us about, Simon warned us about, the time has come. The time has come, and you can't you can't hide from it. You can continue to pretend for all I care. You can never, ever hide from it. The only thing you can do today is to take up your responsibility. Take up the responsibility and do what you have to do. If you think you can dodge or you can wish it away, sorry to disappoint you. It's not going to happen. On this program today, we have decided to speak about an important issue. The title says, The End of Forced Unity. The end of forced unity. Inside Nigeria, ethnic tension. Inside Nigeria, ethnic tension. And they fight for self-determination. The end of forced unity. This very forced unity that they have imposed on us for a very long time. Every time they will tell you, love your friend, beat them, accommodate them, take them, ignore them. The end of all that has come. The end of forced unity. Inside the Nigeria ethnic tension that is growing much more today. And they fight for self-determination. All this pretense, oh, love your friend, oh, they are your friend, oh, accommodate them, those lies has come to an end. We are now in the moment of reality. It is either you accept the reality of the day or you pay a very heavy price. You will pay a heavy price. As you and I are here speaking, the terrorism have taken another shape. The Fulani terrorists have finally entered into Biafra land. If you're online, you can agree with me that the kind of news we are hearing today, you can't hear it when Mazi Simon Ekpa or Nnamdi Kanu was around. All those people that the Liberation Army of Biafra have stopped, the Fulani were so scared. They were so scared of the Liberation Army. But you, the Biafran people, some of you, by your own self, destroyed your security. Are you not hearing about the Fulani attack in Imo State? Futo, Federal University of Technology, Imo State. Federal University of Technology, Owerri. The Fulani attack, sporadic shooting. Many of you have seen the videos. You know, some of those videos, I can't play it here because of the restrictions. To be on the safe side, because once YouTube dictates everything, most of us that are activists, they see something there. Before you know it, they take your platform down. That is why I cannot share the videos I have. But I want you to know that the Fulanis are taking over again. Imo State, that we have almost taken charge, entirely Imo State. When the Liberation Army was there, even the Hope Uzodinma cannot do anything. Nigerian military, they are not. Today, the Fulani terrorists have started attack in Imo State. The same way in Enugu State. Because some of you have joined them to destroy the foundation that was laid to protect you and to protect me. No problem. I enjoy no dire. Every one of us will bear the consequence of what we are doing. So this evening we are discussing politics of ethnicity, bigotry, selfishness in Nigeria, selfishness. Why many call for self-determination, separation. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are listening to this program from, this very afternoon, great people watching from across Biafra land, across Nigeria, across Africa, and around the whole world. Welcome every one of you to this important live stream. I welcome all of you. And as you join us, I urge you in the name of Chukwuka to like and share. This afternoon discussion is serious. It is emotional, deeply connected to the future of millions of people. I want everybody joining this live stream to listen carefully, think critically, and engage respectfully, because the issue we are discussing affect real lives, real communities, real future of society itself. It is not a fairy tale. If you have not yet liked and shared this program, go ahead, like and share it now as we go into the program. Let the world know that the whole world is watching us. Don't keep this message to yourself. Do not make it look as if it is just about me. Don't make it look as if it is about the Biafrans. This message is for every single one of us. It has everything to do with you. It has everything to do with me. That is why we must take this message very serious this afternoon, by liking and sharing so that others can join us as we commence this program. This afternoon we are discussing the political ethnicity, politics of ethnicity. We are discussing politics of ethnicity, bigotry, and selfishness in Nigeria, and why many people, many of us believe separation has become unavoidable to save humanity. Separation has become unavoidable to save humanity. One of the greatest tragedies in human history is when politics stops serving the people and begins serving tribal interests, selfish ambition, and the protection of power, which is today the case of Nigeria. That is the case of Nigeria today. When politics become a tool for domination instead of justice, society begins to break apart slowly from within. You and I know today that politics in Nigeria is about domination. Today you have a Yoruba man. You have an acclaimed Yoruba man in power. And Yorubas are dominating everything. In all key positions, in all security positions, the Yorubas are there. But are they secure? They are not secure. The Yoruba people are holding the key position, including the National Security Advisor, NSA, is now being held by a Yoruba man. But is Yoruba land secure? The answer is no. So when we say that the problem of Nigeria is not about who leads and who is who, it is not a joke. When we say Nigeria is irredeemable, it is not a joke. Today, the Zoological Republic is on fire. My pain is that Biafra land is on fire now as we speak. The Fulanis have resumed the attack. And while the Fulanis are busy taking over the land as they promised, the Biafran people are busy focusing on propaganda and blackmail against their leader. I saw some of the idiots went to go and take a video, and that video, a propaganda video against Nnamdi Kanu. In a time that there is trouble, some idiots still have time. The DOS and the NECA have time to go and take a propaganda video. When politics become a tool for domination instead of justice, society begins to break apart slowly from within. And many people today believe this is exactly what has happened to Nigeria. The situation of Nigeria today is yesterday I played a video where somebody was justifying the loss of life in Kwara State. He was justifying it that it is a political move, it is a political attempt, it is a politically motivated action to win an election. Why people are losing their life? They are not interested in stopping the mayhem, saving the life of people. They are busy talking about winning election. Politics of ethnicity. Even when the president is from Yoruba land, Yoruba is the most affected in insecurity today. Kwara State is completely gone without a solution. What you see is people coming to national TV to give you excuses. And they won't stop. You think they will stop? They're not going to stop. For decades, Nigeria have lived with deep ethnic tension, political suspicion, accusation of marginalization, and endless debates about fairness, inclusion, and national identity. The painful truth is that Many citizens no longer trust the system equally. That is the painful truth. Some feel excluded politically, some feel excluded economically, some feel excluded culturally, and many people feel that the structure of the country itself has failed to create genuine equality among different nationalities, which is a fact. This frustration did not begin today. They have existed for generations. Now let us speak honestly. Nigeria is one of the most ethnically diverse countries in the world. You can't beat it. When you hear that diversity is strength, it's not about Nigeria. They went and borrowed language. That language is not for Nigeria. The diversity of Nigeria is death, destruction, poverty, and failure. A country blessed with different culture, language, tradition, and talents should normally become stronger than unity in diversity. But that is not the case in Nigeria because value system is different. There is nothing like the diversity is a destructive one. Many people believe politicians turn diversity into a weapon, and that is true. The politicians have turned the diversity into a weapon of warfare. Go and watch their television and see what is going on. Watch their programs. Go to social media. See the kind of politics they are playing. Preparing for 2027. Election period often become ethnic battle instead of issue-based debate. The ethnic battle have started. Threatening of ethnic group, entire ethnic group to wipe them away because of politics is happening. Appointments are frequently judged through ethnic lines, national conversational poisons, by tribal suspicions, and ordinary citizens are manipulated to hate one another while political elites continue protecting their own interests. While you are busy hating me for speaking about Biafra, the politicians are, each and every one of them, protecting their interests, protecting the interests of the colonial masters. This is one of the biggest danger facing Nigeria today. Because once people stop seeing themselves as equal citizens and begin seeing themselves only as ethnic competitors, national unity becomes extremely fragile. In the case of Nigeria, national unity is dead and buried and can never ever resurrect again. Did you hear me? Dead and buried. Let me ask this important question. How can trust survive in a country where many people constantly feel unwanted, unheard, and politically irrelevant? And you continue to show people that they are not wanted. You continue to show a certain people that they are not wanted. You continue to turn a blind eyes to their cry and their talk. You continue to treat them as irrelevant. Instead of you engaging them, you engage terrorists. Instead of you dialoguing with normal human beings, you dialogue with terrorists. This is the question millions are asking quietly every day. Everyone that is watching me, we must understand something very important. You that is watching me out there, no country survives long time without fairness. There is no country in the world that survives without fairness. No nation survives long time without justice. And no society remains peaceful when entire community believe the system was designed against them. Like in our case, the system, that very entity called Nigeria, was designed against the Biafran people, more especially the Igbo man. So I don't know how you want me to embrace it. I don't know how you want me to feel safe. I don't know why you want me to stop talking about self-determination when the system is structured to keep me down as a slave. These are dangerous realities that leaders must confront honestly. Everyone must confront this fact honestly. Unfortunately, instead of solving this deep structural problem, many politicians continue using division for political advantage. The greatest tool, instrument that the politicians use in Nigeria is division. Yoruba president, Igbo president, Hausa president, Middle Belt president. And they continue to do it over and over again. They divide people by tribe. They divide people by religion. They divide people by region. And once people are divided emotionally, they become easier to manipulate politically. That is the system in Nigeria, and it's working perfectly well for them. Meanwhile, poverty increases. You see people voting because of a can of Coke. People sell their conscience for as low as a can of Coke. Insecurity increases. Look at how they are rampaging Enugu State, as we speak. Ebonyi State, same thing. Imo State, finally. Imo State, that is no-go area. They have been able to remove the Liberation Army on the ground today. The Fulanis are in the front line today. Where are those people that went and chased the ESM away, the Liberation Army away? You went with your helicopter and everything, you are bombing the camp of the ESM, of the Liberation Army. Where are you? Mazin Nnamdi said that they will come. And when they will come, he will not be there. Likewise, Master Simon, they will come. And when they will come, you will pray and wish that Master Simon was there. You haven't seen nothing yet. Unemployment increase. And ordinary citizens continue suffering. This is why many younger people are angry today. This is why mostly the Biafran people, we are angry. Very, very angry. Not only in the southeast. Go to TikTok, go to Facebook. You will see where people from that very contraction are showing their anger. Everybody's angry. Not only among Biafran people, but across different parts of the Zoological Republic. People are angry. People are frustrated because they feel the system rewards loyalty to political power more than competence, justice, and national development. They don't care about it. It is about which party you belong. Who are you supporting? That is what matters to them. This frustration is creating dangerous political tension. We are in a very serious month, the month of remembrance of our heroes. That is why we are putting this record straight. We are saying it over and over again. This is a similar message I preached in the morning. Now let us discuss the issue of bigotry. Bigotry is one of the fastest ways to destroy national unity. Bigotry, one of the fastest ways to destroy national unity, and that is what the government of the day have used to destroy national unity completely. Tinubu is a tribal bigot. The president is a tribal bigot. And every single person that surrounds him today are all tribal bigot. And he has put them on key positions. The mission: push as many propaganda as you can against the Biafra people. Give them different kinds of names. Paint them to be bad and evil. Without mind, even when they know that whatever they say against us will backfire on them, they continue to say it. They don't care. When citizens are judged primarily by tribe instead of character, resentments grow. You judge people by their tribe instead of character. They don't care how you behave or who you are. As long as you are an Igbo man from the old southeastern region, when they see you, you're from old southeastern region, they already marked you as a troublemaker. You are marked for death in Nigeria. Either a policeman will tell you that I will shoot you, and all I will do is to put Biafran flag on you and you're gone. There will be no case. Policemen will tell an Igbo man to his face that they will take his life and nothing will happen. The only thing they need is a Biafran flag. Put it on you and you're gone. This is why many people are openly questioning whether Nigeria was truly built on equal partnership from the beginning. And the answer is no. From the beginning, Nigeria was never ever built for equal partnership from day one. Some believe the colonial foundation itself created long-term instability by forcing together many different nationalities without genuine consensus or shared identity. That is the major problem. A white man just come and say, you, from today, your name is Nigeria, and you are fighting so hard. Even when the white man have gone, you are sheepishly fighting so hard to protect the chain that they put in your hand. The chain they put in your hand, you are protecting it. Some are even arguing that the problem is not colonialism. There are some who still can try to deceive themselves. Though we know they are working for the colonial master, and they tell you it's not about colonialism. They talk about failed leadership after independence. Failed leadership after independence. But the foundation is the problem. When the foundation is destroyed, what will the righteous do? When the foundation is destroyed, what will the righteous do? Different people have different opinions. But one thing is clear. The contraption called Nigeria is struggling with deep internal division. You can't argue that one. That the contraption called Nigeria is deeply divided. And the division can never ever find a common ground. It is a truth that people don't want to say, but we will say it. Some things you hear from me here, you can't hear it in other platforms. Pretending this division do not exist will not solve the problem. Because today, Nigeria continue to pretend. Your leaders continue to pretend. The Zoological Republic, when it is the election, you see them wearing Ishiago. You see them wearing Igbo traditional dress because of politics. You see the governors going closer to people because of politics. Today, you see, including P2B, eating with Almajiri because of politics. And after then, you will never, ever, ever come near their dwelling anymore. They will build a wall, barricade you that you can never cross their path anymore. Now, let us discuss selfishness in leadership. The selfishness in leadership in the Zoological Republic. One of the biggest complaints among citizens today is that the politics has become more about personal power than national progress. In all ramifications, politics is about personal power. That is why P2B is running Let Us Get That just 4 years. Even when he cannot change anything in 4 years. He's asking for one term. You just want to be identified as one of the people that piloted the Zoological Republic at one point in time. You only need that title. It's not that you're going to make a difference, because you can make a difference. When you brag about Anambra, the Anambra you ruled and bragged, how is it today? Anambra, you run Anambra for 8 years. After the 8 years, how far? Today, Anambra is one of the most insecure places in the zoo. Everything is shuttered. The buffoon we have there that I don't even know where he come from. The Alemajiri they made the governor in Anambra today is destroying everything. I heard that in Ebonyi State, that the leader of their forest guard is a Yoruba man. In a very difficult time, in a time that everybody is protecting their own. Pitamba made a Yoruba man the leader of forest guard. How can you lead a forest that you don't know about? And now you begin to think how the insecurity comes. The leader of the forest guard must be an indigene for you to know the boundary and the forest you want to step into. How can you make a foreigner the leader of forest guard, a Yoruba man? Pitamba made a Yoruba man the leader of the forest guard. And I learned that so many other key positions in his cabinet, he gave me to outside. They are selling us out at every given single opportunity. The people see corruption. People see favoritism. People see political godfatherism. People see leaders protecting themselves while ordinary citizens suffer. That is what you see in the contraption called Nigeria. That is what you see every day. And because of this, many people have lost emotional attachment to the contraption called Nigeria itself. The project itself called the zoo. Those people who claim to be one Nigeria, they have equally lost. Go and see them crying every day. Those that call themselves activists, every day they are in the court crying. Look at Showore doing his best. They are dragging him from pillar to pole, from one court to the other, every time. Simply because he wants the best for them. They want to take his life by all means. Because when citizens stop believing the system belongs to everybody equally. Separatist idea naturally becomes stronger. In as much as we know that this is not unique for Nigeria alone, but it's a fact. Throughout history, separatist movements often grew in environments where people feel politically excluded, culturally threatened, and economically marginalized. And we didn't start talking about this today. We have been complaining about this issue for decades. For decades. This is why the conversation around self-determination continues to gain attention. The idea of separation is emotional and controversial. But we cannot stop talking about it simply because of that. No, because it is the only solution. Some people believe separation would create more instability, which is a lie. They preach it just to discourage it. They say it will create more instability. We have seen where the separation was done and peace was restored. Many examples in Asia, in Europe, in America, so many examples. Regardless of where anybody stands politically. The fact that millions are discussing this issue openly should concern every serious leader. And it is because of Mazen Nnamdi that today people can debate about separation in the open. Formerly, it was a taboo. There was a time it was a taboo in the zoo to talk about separation because people do not begin discussing separation casually. Such conversation usually emerge when trust is national unity weakens significantly. Like you have in Nigeria, there is no trust. There's no trust anywhere. You can't trust the government of the day. You can't even trust your neighbor. You can't trust not the system. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom across the world, gentlemen and ladies, the greatest danger is not people speaking openly. The greatest danger is when governments ignore legitimate grievance for too long. History has shown repeatedly that unresolved injustice creates long-term instability. That is a fact. This is why dialogue is important. This is why reform is important. This is why fairness is important. And this is why responsible leadership matters. But you can't find this in the Zoological Republic. Let us talk about humanity itself. Why are some people saying separation may be necessary to save humanity? I say it. And when I use to save humanity, some will ask, why do I say that? Because many citizens fear that continued hatred, division, and political imbalance could eventually lead to deeper conflict and suffering if not addressed openly. The time bomb will definitely explode if not addressed. We have been hearing for many decades that Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder. That if something is not done, it's going to explode. And it is exploding already. It's exploding. So when we call for the call to save humanity, when Nigeria explodes, it's going to affect the entire world. Not just West Africa, not just Africa, not Europe. When Nigeria explodes, it is going to affect the entire world completely. Nobody is going to be exempted. Maybe you don't know. So the earlier you understand that, the better. People want dignity. People want safety. People want identity. People want fairness. People want equal opportunity. That's all we are asking for. But unfortunately, you can't find that in the contraction. These are universal human desire that we are looking for. Universal human desire, dignity, safety, identity, fairness, equal opportunity. No ethnic group want to feel permanently oppressed like the Biafrans have been permanently oppressed. No ethnic group want to feel permanently oppressed. No community want to feel politically invisible. No people want to live under constant fear and suspicion. This is what the Biafrans are facing on every day, on daily basis. This is why emotion are around this conversation remains very, very strong, more especially in this month of May. But let me also say something important. Even in disagreements, humanity must remain our priority. Even in disagreement, humanity must remain our priority. But in Nigeria, humanity is not a priority. The northern part of Nigeria today, they have cried and cried until they lost tears. They've lost tears, and nobody is interested in reporting the thousands of people that are being murdered on a daily basis anymore. Now they have shifted to the southeast. As we speak, southeastern part of Nigeria is boiling. Southeast is boiling as we speak. No environment should encourage hatred against innocent people. No political disagreement should justify violence against ordinary citizens. Just like the Afenifere leader is threatening violence against an entire region or tribe. And no tribe should see another tribe as enemy by default. Because at the end of the day, ordinary people across all regions are suffering from similar economic hardship, insecurity, and political frustration. The only difference is that we, the Biafrans, are bold to speak about our situation. The average citizen wants peace. They want opportunity. They want stability. Nothing more than that. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much of a request to make? Where do we go from here? That is the biggest question. The Biafrans are heading to their promised land. You don't want them to go. You don't want to let go. And you don't want to make changes. You want the status to remain. Which is impossible. I ask, where do we go from here? Can Nigeria reform itself successfully? Of course, you and I know that the answer is no. Can trust be rebuilt? The answer is no. Can fairness replace ethnic suspicion? You know, Nigeria can never be fair. If Nigeria becomes fair, it's no longer Nigeria. Can leadership become more inclusive? If leadership becomes more inclusive, it is no longer Nigeria. Because that is not why it's not structured. Nigeria was not meant to function in that way. Can citizens begin seeing themselves as equal stakeholders again? You and I know that's impossible. It's not going to happen. These are what is required. These are difficult but necessary questions. And if these questions remain answered, tension continue growing. Once they have refused to answer these questions, once the zoological republic have refused to answer the question of success, rebuilding, suspicion, inclusiveness, being a stakeholder, as long as they refuse to answer that question, suspicion will continue. Wherever you are watching this program from today, history teaches us that unity cannot survive through force. You can't force unity on anybody. You cannot. There's no way. You cannot force unity on anybody. True unity survives through justice. True unity survives through fairness. True unity survives through mutual respect. Without these things, division becomes stronger over time. There's nothing you can do about it. Now to everyone watching me this very afternoon, I want to encourage wisdom and critical thinking. The same word I used in the morning. Wisdom and critical thinking, very necessary at this point in time. That is why I repeat it over and over for emphasis. Do not allow politicians to turn ordinary people against one another. Do not allow propaganda to destroy your humanity. And do not stop demanding accountability, justice, and equal treatment for all citizens. The future belongs to a society that learn how to manage diversity fairly and intelligently. Wherever you're watching this program from, I urge you to pay attention. As I begin to round up this broadcast, I want you to pay attention to these very important words that I'm about to leave you with. No country can build peace on injustice. No nation can survive permanent division without consequence. And no people will remain silent forever if they feel their future is being decided without them. I appreciate every one of you that have been with me on this program. And I want you to prepare yourself and know that there is danger. Nigeria is not a place for a human being to be. The Zoological Republic is not a place to be. The insecurity in the zoo is extremely bad. It is extremely, extremely bad. And I'm going to play some videos to confirm my claim for you to know the level of insecurity that we have in this Zoological Republic. I want you to know the level of madness you have in this Zoological Republic, insecurity. That when we talk about it, it is not a joke, it's not entertaining you, but it is a fact, reality. Reality. So we are going to play some videos for you to know the level of insecurity in Nigeria. So you wouldn't say you didn't know. You will not say you didn't know. It is important that we show it out. The ones we can lay our hand.
Yeah, checking point in there, yeah. Yeah, checking point in there, yeah. At a web aba had a camera. So camera no a higher jiri ukwe. See the camera. Higher.
This is the atrocity, the Janjaweed, the Fulani terrorists and the kidnappers are creating. The people are trying to secure themselves by themselves. Mounting camera everywhere. Yet they pull down the camera, they conduct their operation and they go. The boldness of these terrorists is something that is unimaginable. The insecurity has gotten to a different level.
So, even there, piano, even security in there, piano, but ever has started the thing. So, if ever the incident, almost few station I had in there, baby, mill. As na the man, OTA device, na another. So, go on another, ever be here, or by the Ufu member hande yen and dano kidnapper I seen azo motor side there bia bakaya zare here be able the woman. So driver back boy and one woman again.
You see what the people are going through? Insecurity. You cannot move from one pole to the other. It has become almost impossible for people to move from one point to the other in this zoological republic. You can't make a move. People are living in fear. People are living in complete fear. That is what Nigeria has produced. And it is not going to get better until we get out of the contraption called Nigeria. These are the things. I think this one is something I just said. They are enforcing. In a country, the military are not doing anything. The people by themselves form their own vigilante to protect themselves. The military is nowhere to be found. The terrorists are taking charge. This is the same self-defense that Nnamdi Kanu formed the ESN for. The same self-defense that Simon formed the Liberation Army for. You don't want it today. The Fulani is running rampage. And you are coming. You people will let her cry and say hi.
Sorry. No, I know the normal. That's it. No. Nde Boko Haram neme do video ya bro nya kada hola ko neme TikTok.
Somebody was telling him to stop videoing because of the police, and he was responding. Boko Haram make video, they make TikTok. Nobody is arresting them. But you see where they are warning somebody who is a vigilante trying to protect his, they are warning him to stop doing TikTok video, to stop doing video so that he will not be arrested. And I bet you they might definitely arrest him for showing that they are protecting themselves. They will identify him and they will take him down. For security reasons, they don't have to do all that, show their faces. And the person who was warning him was right. And he himself that spoke is right. This is how bad it has become. To your attempt to Israel, everybody have their own life in their own hand in Nigeria today. But ask me, all this noise they're making, if the Fulani confront them, can they be able to face the bullets? You are going to face Fulani with double barrel, with knife and whatever. Is it not a joke? Is it not a joke? These were the people that the Liberation Army stopped from coming out. The Liberation Army held them stand still. They couldn't come out. But out of envy, jealousy, wickedness, they destroyed the Liberation Army. The Biafran people themselves put their hand together, joined the enemies and destroyed the Liberation Army. They joined the politicians to destroy the Liberation Army. Today, you go online, they are crying. Oh, they are killing us in Hambufu. They are killing us in Enugu. They are doing this in Enugu. Oh, they have invaded Imo State. When the Liberation Army was in Imo State operating, did you hear them invade Imo State? You are beg. You will beg and apologize to our brothers and sisters that you betrayed. These are men that put their life on the line. When Mazi, Simon Ekpa was here, they put their life on the line and they were fighting day in, day out. They put their life on the line and they were fighting. It is sad that today we are the cause of our problem. Every single prophecy of Nnamdi Kanu is coming to pass before your own very eyes. Everything that Nnamdi Kanu warned us about is happening today. All the thing he warned us about is happening. He wouldn't say you are not warned. He warned you, but you chose not to listen. Nnamdi Kanu warned you. You called it a bluff, and you are doing something else today. O say to go. O say to go. When you're going to have a
Oga, what's the reason for this checkpoint, this particular checkpoint? Why this checkpoint? Why this checkpoint? When they always block road, harass people, collect money from.
You see this one, they mount checkpoints in Biafra land, everywhere there's checkpoint. But in the midst of the checkpoints, the kidnappers are still kidnapping. Villages are taking over. Kidnappers are running rampage. Even when they mount their checkpoints, kidnappers are kidnapping. What a shame. This one you are seeing is where they mount checkpoint and somebody went and confront them. What are you doing here? Instead, they are attacking people that are going to their farms, collecting money from poor women that are going to farm.
Oga, what's the reason for this checkpoint, this particular checkpoint? Why this checkpoint? Why this checkpoint? When they always block road, harass people, collect money from people.
People where they go farm.
People where they go farm. Why this checkpoint, sir? What is the reason for this checkpoint?
Can we know?
My name is MC Okrika. What is the reason for this checkpoint?
What is the reason?
Yes, we want to see the DPO. Want to know the reason for this checkpoint. And have the IG not said when you are on duty, you should be on your uniform
And your name tag.
and your name tag?
Is that what you come for?
Yes, that's what I came for.
Okay, but you have seen this as a policeman.
As a policeman, how? Who told you that? Who told you that this shows? Who told you that this shows that you are a policeman? Okay, move this rappers.
Okay.
Who told you?
Okay,
Who told you? And okay, why were you harassing that boy? Why were you beating that boy? Why were you beating the boy that was going to farm?
Yes.
Yet some days back, why were you beating the boy that was going to farm? And what are you holding on your hand?
You see?
What are you holding as a policeman? What are you holding? You are the one harassing people. You are the one holding. You are the one holding Indian hem in your hand. Abi?
Imagine.
You are the one harassing people. You are the one holding Indian hem on your hand. Abi? As a policeman. Stand now, show me. Look at you. Putting Indian hem on your. Look at you. Look at a police officer.
Imagine.
A police officer.
Smoking
A police
Igbo.
officer with Indian hem on your hand. And you are the one harassing people. Okay? You want to know the reason of this checkpoint? Yes.
Imagine.
No, I want to know the
This is
reason of this
Nigeria,
checkpoint. I will not go to station. And this checkpoint will not hold here again. I'm not coming. What is the reason for this checkpoint? A
What
police
a
with Indian
checkpoint.
hem.
Smoking Igbo.
A policeman with Indian hem. A policeman, you are holding Indian hem. And you are the one harassing people. I want you to video. Yes, that's very okay. Video me. Were you supposed to be on Mufti as a police officer? On Mufti harassing people? You people are holding Indian hem. Look at. See police officers. See
Imagine.
police officers. Show your face, let the IG see you. See police officer.
Imagine.
Oga, that 150,000 you people collected from that boy, we want it back.
That is why I said.
We want it back. Why is this man holding Indian hem? Why is a police officer with Indian hem? A police officer. Look at him, he's the one fighting.
Have you not seen how
With
they are
Indian
harassing
hem.
in this place?
I want to see what your DPO can do. Who told you that they cannot video you? Listen, I go teach you work. What is the problem? What is the problem?
No video inside my motor.
What is the problem? Okay. No problem.
So when I call you, come and listen.
Oga will not listen to you. This checkpoint, we don't want it here. This is an illegal checkpoint and it's no work. The IG have said you people should be on uniform. I will not meet you. I will not. Why was that boy harassed? Why did you people collect 150,000 from that boy? Why? Why did you collect 150,000 from that boy? Why? You are your corrupt DPO. You are your corrupt. A policeman holding India ham. Look at him going with India ham in his pocket. India ham in his pocket. You don't know your work. We go teach you now work. Somebody going to farm. You a policeman with India ham.
Nobody is harassing any.
You harass. Your DPO collected 150. Day before yesterday. And you people will give it back.
Imagine. This is Nigeria for you. You see, when you see us online shouting and say we don't want to be part of these mad people, we don't want to be part of these criminals, people think we are talking too much. Look at, they mount a roadblock in a village, typical village, collecting money from villagers, intimidating them for no reason. They collect money, they pour Indian hemp in their pocket, wrapping Indian hemp and smoking. You can imagine.
Want to see the DPO, want to know the reason for this checkpoint. And have the IG not said when you are on duty, you should be on your uniform.
And this is
your
something
name
you will see, and you will still want us to be.
Yes, that's what I came for.
With all
As
this
a policeman,
thing,
who told you that?
me
Who told you that
to be
this
part
shows?
of Nigeria.
Who told you that this shows that you are a policeman? Okay, move this papers. Who told you? Who told you? And okay, why were you harassing that boy? Why were you beating that boy?
Imagine.
Why were you beating the boy that was going to farm? Yet some days back, why were you beating the boy that was going to farm? And what are you holding?
Look at him.
What are you holding as a
With
policeman?
the
What are you
in his
holding?
hand.
You are the one harassing people. You are the one holding. You are the one holding.
Arresting people. After
Indian hemp in
smoking,
your
after
hand.
smoking, he will be speaking with the.
You are the one harassing people. You are the one holding India hem on your hand.
Imagine.
As a policeman, stand now. Show me. Look at you putting India hem on your. Look at you. Look at a police officer.
God have mercy.
A police officer.
God have mercy. What a shame. What a shame. What else do you need to see? I don't know what the world is waiting to let us go. What else do you need to see to know that enough is enough? What else? What a shame. I pray that Chukwu Okike will remove us from this madness. I pray that Chukwu Okike should deliver us from the hand of these people, because we can't continue to be peaceful. We can't continue to be here. My fellow Biafrans, thank you once again. To everyone watching around the world, if you found this discussion meaningful, do not forget to like and share. Subscribe if you have not done so. Drop your comments respectfully on the comment section. Put your comments down in the comment section. Let us know. Tell us, can Nigeria overcome this madness? Can Nigeria overcome ethnic politics? Put it in the comment section. Is restructuring still possible in Nigeria? Or has trust already broken beyond repair? Give us your answer on the comment section. Thank you for listening. Stay informed, stay peaceful, and never stop asking questions. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every one of you that has been in this program. And see you again later at night. I'm still going to come back again. Thank you and stay blessed.